On a rainy Tuesday afternoon, 50 kids are running chaotically through the plastic tunnels of a massive indoor playground. Near the entrance, the owner sits slumped at a corner table. He is staring at an empty food stand, watching his life savings evaporate. His daily rent is $1,000. On a typical weekday, 50 children show up, each cane $15. That brings in $750. Simply unlocking the doors puts him $250 in the red every single day. He is focusing his entire revenue strategy on the children, the very people using the equipment. And that focus is exactly why he is going bankrupt. A billionaire investor enters the building. He ignores the kids in the tunnels and walks straight to the owner's table, gesturing for the man to stay seated. He looks past the noise of the playground to the rows of parents sitting on cold metal benches. They are hunched over, staring at their phones, clearly exhausted and waiting for the clock to run out. The billionaire leans in with a command that sounds like a death sentence. Tomorrow, drop the entry fee from $15 to $5. The owner shakes his head. He is already losing money at $15. To him, cutting his price by 70% means he won't even earn enough to keep the lights on. The owner sees a price tag as a way to extract money. The billionaire sees it as a way to move people. Using a pen and a paper napkin, the billionaire draws a line between two groups. The children are the users. They want the product, but they have no money. The parents are the buyers. They have the capital, yet currently they have no reason to spend a single dime once they walk through the door. At $15, this playground is a luxury. At $5, it becomes cheaper than a movie or a babysitter. It becomes the default choice for every parent in the city who would otherwise be stuck at a public park. By undercutting every other local option, attendance quadruples to 200 kids. Those 200 tickets bring in exactly $1,000, covering the daily rent to the penny. The playground has been repurposed. It is now a break-even magnet, a tool used to bring the real target audience into the building and keep them there for hours. To monetize those parents, the environment has to change. The billionaire orders the owner to rip out the metal benches and throw them away. The space is cleared out to make room for a premium lounge. He installs plush armchairs, high-speed internet, and a high-end station for premium coffee and food. This shift changes the parents' role. They are no longer hostages waiting for their children. They are patrons in a comfortable workspace that happens to provide free childcare. During a 3-hour stay, a relaxed parent who is actually enjoying their time will easily spend $15 on a latte and a meal. By redesigning the room for the person with the wallet, the business stops begging for entry fees and starts selling a premium experience to a captive audience. 3 weeks later, returning to the business, the parking lot is completely packed to the edge of the curb. Inside, hundreds of kids play in the tunnels, while their parents sit in the lounge, typing on laptops and drinking expensive lattes. The owner is behind the new counter, pulling espresso shots and listening to the constant ring of the cash register. The numbers have shifted. The entry fees cover the rent, but the cafe is now generating $3,000 a day in new, high-margin revenue. By using the playground as a loss leader, the owner has built a highly profitable cafe with a guaranteed stream of customers that his competitors are still ignoring. Most struggling owners focus only on the most obvious transaction, money in exchange for the main service. When you only look at the person using the product, you miss the entire economic landscape surrounding them. Wealthy strategy involves designing secondary systems that capture the hidden value that everyone else is simply walking right past. Scalable profit isn't usually found in the center of the room. It's found in the periphery by monetizing the people that everyone else forgot were even there.